Hello, welcome to another episode of my podcast, Fit Like. Tonight I've got Yvonne Ewen joining me. Fit Like, Yvonne.
I know, bad, will you, yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for coming on, Yvonne.
That's okay.
Good. Now, Yvonne, I'm going to just a quick introduction to folk at dinner, Kenya. Yvonne is wearing her local rugby shirt because Yvonne plays for, what was the name of your team, Yvonne?
Fraserburgh ladies rugby team.
Fraserburgh. And why is your shirt in black and white with the brock? I thought they had a black and white shirt.
Well, we mix it up a bit with black and blue.
All
Goes
right,
with
okay.
rugby.
So you Fraserburgh rugby ladies. So fun did this club start, Yvonne?
Ladies, well, it's actually the club's 10th year anniversary this year. For the guys. The guys started it 10 years ago. So it's a big year for the club this year, the 10th year anniversary. So we've got a lot of good things planned this year. The ladies team probably started up, I think it was five and a half years ago, the ladies team started up.
Okay.
So it's just been, and we've got kids teams as well. So it's just getting bigger and bigger.
Very good. So if it got you interested in rugby, Yvonne?
Well, my husband, he actually joined the guys team. So I've been doing watching him, and I used to do boxing, and I didn't care nothing about rugby at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stopped boxing, and I was looking for something else, looking for another challenge. So my husband and a work colleague, she was a member of the ladies team, got me involved and got me along. And the first night I was along, I just loved it and just never stopped, never looked back.
Very good. And is it a local team or do folk travel to play for you?
There is a lot of locals, but there is we've got folk for like Runabout, but it's mostly local based quines that play, because there's as much different other local teams Runabout as well. So it's mostly local quines that play, but we have got some that travel, like for Stricken, New Deer, Ken Creamin, stuff like that.
Oh, I mean, name miles as well. So if it's
No.
age group you're talking about for the youngest of the list, what sort of age are you?
Probably in the ladies team I knew, you've got for like 19 up until about myself. I'm the oldest quine in the pitch, so I'm 42, so it can vary. You can play rugby any age.
Very good.
I mean, I only started it 4.5 years ago, so I was in my late 30s when I started, and I'd never played rugby before, never even watched a game, didn't ken nothing about it. So you can start any age, really. There's no an age limit.
And
the youngest you can play is 18 for seniors.
All right, aye. It's a urban insurance requirement, is it?
Aye. So the youngest for the ladies team, you need to be 18 to play in competitive games.
Okay. Now, I know ladies' sport in general, not just rugby, you've got Fitba, is booming at the moment.
Aye.
Tell me what sort of enjoyment you get out to, because rugby's a pretty physical game. What sort of enjoyment do you get out of playing rugby, Yvonne?
I mean, there's lots of benefits to rugby. It's not just a physical, it's not just a physical sport. It's a team sport. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of, you get a lot of team building, the physicalness of it as well, a lot of fitness. I mean, there's a lot of stigma around rugby. It's a rough sport, which it is, but you don't need to be, you need to be like rough to play it. I mean, we've got folk with our abilities to play, but our different backgrounds. So there is a lot of stigma with women's rugby, I think, but you didn't ken until you come along and try it, I think.
Mm-hmm. So are you looking for members or have you a full squad?
No, where I was looking for members, the ladies' teams up this area really did struggle to get rugby players involved, because there's so much like little teams round about. I mean, you've got Peterhead, you've got Turra, you've got Banff, you've got Ellen, and then you've got Shire. So in this little corner, there's quite a lot of ladies' teams. So it's really hard to get numbers, and other ladies' team do kind of struggle for numbers. But we're kind of mucking together, and like we played for Peterhead last season, just because we didn't have enough to get the whole team. So we played with Peterhead to give us game time, and like the same, if they're struggling, they'll come and help us, and
Very
And
good.
it's the same way, like we get Tara players playing with us as well, and well, I kind of muck in the area.
Good. And I suppose do not playing with like Petery teams and Tara, you're meeting new folk as well.
Oh, definitely, I've met so much folk through rugby, it's unbelievable. So much quines. I mean, even like some of the teams we play, we go to Shetland, we go to Orkney, we go to Inverness. We travel a lot for our rugby. It's great. We get to meet so much different folk, and I've met so much pals through rugby. It's
Very
amazing. Like
good. Very good.
so much contacts, and there's always somebody there if you're needing them.
So, fit, is it 15 aside you play rugby? Is it same for the ladies?
It's 15 aside. You can get up to like 22 players, so you can have 7 subs, and it's 80-minute games, so it's 40-minute halves. But some of the cups that we're going to be playing in, like we're starting a cup game on Sunday. That's our first cup game. You can play like game on rules, it's called, so you can play with like a minimum of 10 players, so you can play 10s aside.
Oh, okay. You were speaking
Um,
about subs there. Do you do roll on, roll off subs or once you're
I
off and
you can
off?
I know you can do roll on subs, so it's quite good. You can do it that way as well.
So if you're knackered, you can get a breather for a wee while.
Aye, yep, aye. But sometimes we're nice to look at hay subs, so you're on the pitch for the full 80 minutes.
Aye, okay. So I'm presuming we spoke earlier being rough. Have you picked up on injuries?
I nothing too drastic, mind you, but I did get a broken nose. And I've have like tore some ligaments in my knee and that, but things healed and I'm back on the pitch. It doesn't put me off.
That's good. Like I said, an
Then
injury heals. So,
I
are you the captain of the team?
I am a Queen's captain. I've been a captain for the past 2 years now.
Okay.
So
Fit
and we've got a
extra.
vice captain. What
Okay.
sorry?
Fit extra roles. Does that mean for you being captain? So what else
Oh,
does that mean? You do?
a lot of different extra roles with being a captain. You've got to get your team organised. I'm usually the one searching for players midnight on a Friday night for a game on Saturday. um, Can try to get a team sheet together. You've just to keep your team motivated, and you've got to look at everything for our sides. Get everything organised for the game. And we've also got like fixtures. Ladies, she deals with all the fixtures for the away games. Because we have got a lot of folk on the team that do different roles. And I'm just because I'm a captain, I have to try and keep Abdi motivated and like organise it on the pitch on the game day. Just basically all the background work as well, all the leg work.
And far motivates you.
um, Well, the team itself kind of motivates me because I'm driven by the team because I kind of got so much passion for the Brock team. So
Hmm.
that drives me. That's what drives me to get on that pitch, and that's what motivates me to move.
Hmm.
Ken, when you get knocked down, you just get straight back up again.
If it's the old saying, it's how many times you get knocked down and how many times you get back up.
Exactly, that's exactly what it is.
So I would
And you'd get
imagine,
knocked down a lot in a game, but you just have to keep getting back up, dig deep.
absolutely. So I would imagine 80 minutes in a physical game like rugby will be a fair shift.
Oh, it's definitely a fair shift. You're glad for a half-time whistle, that's for sure, and then you're definitely glad for the full timing. Um, but no, it's always a hard shift. But you just can I ask for the Queens is dig deep and leave everything on that pitch, can
Mhm.
get through the 80 minutes. As long as Abdi's put in their 100%, win or lose, it doesn't make any difference to us. As long as Abdi's put in their 100% on the day.
You can't ask for more than that, can you?
No, definitely no.
So after the games, Yvonne,
Hmm.
football players, well, amateur players are noted digging for a pint or two and
Yep.
tales about the games. What do the ladies do?
We go back. The Balaclava bar is they put on our post match food, and so we go back here for our post match food, and we usually do speeches. The captains have got to do a speech, so it's you pick your man of the match, and you pick your um, you would pick the man of the match, and I'm trying to describe the other unit we would pick without saying it on here, to be honest.
Fair enough. So,
Aye, it would be like somebody that made a mistake in the day, somebody that's
oh,
did something wrong.
mhm.
So you pick that, and then you also pick like the opposition player of the match.
Aye, okay.
So, and the other team do the same, and then you get pints. So each of them get pints, and then it's to down the pint, see if I downs it the quickest.
So there is pluses to playing rugby, yeah?
Aye, there definitely is. The pints is a plus. That's what I always look for after the game.
Very good. So I'm taking that's a bit of lightheartedness as well, that's what you do in the pub.
Oh, aye. The speeches afterwards, it's usually just a bit of banter and usually a bit of lightheartedness in it. And it's just it is just pointing out also the good things that your team's done that day and
Mm-hmm.
the other team as well. And it's good to hear the two teams together in a bit of food and a bit of crack.
Mm-hmm. I always maintain no matter what level of sport, if it's team sport, those who play together and socialise together are a much better
Exactly.
bonded team.
Oh, definitely, aye.
And I'm sure you
And I
hit
mean,
the maximum.
The Broch squad's really good for getting together and organising nights, and can we do different stuff like team bonding stuff. It's really good.
Very good. What do you train at?
We train at James Ramsey Park. In the summer months, we train at James Ramsey Park, and then like in the winter months, we train at our training pitch, which is all beside the skateboarding park. See, like beside the cricket pitch and the running track,
Oh, aye. Oh, aye.
just so we didn't mess up our pitch. So we train over there in the winter months, and we also train indoor one night in the winter months at Annandale at the horse place out at Kinwinnemouth.
Oh, aye. So if you've got a prospective couple of young quines looking to get involved, how
Yeah.
do they get involved?
Well, we've got a Facebook page and an Instagram page. They can either contact the page or contact myself if they ken me or heard. I ken there's a lot of folk probably been like if somebody mentions rugby, some folk will say, "Oh, Yvonne's the captain of the Broch, I'll give you our number." So we have
Okay.
had folk contact me directly, but a lot of folk do just contact the page, say they're interested. Also on the page, there's other information of the training that we do, the times,
Okay.
and far it's at, and our upcoming games and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of information on our Facebook page and our Instagram page. But no, they can just get in touch either with Facebook or Instagram.
And do they need experience or does that preferably, but doesn't it, it's not rule them out? No.
No experience needed at all because we can through all the basics. As I say, when I started, I didn't care nothing about rugby. I'd
Mm-hmm.
never even watched a game. And I turned up the first night and I got told the rule was run forward, pass backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I just picked it up gradually. When I started, I didn't care nothing. The bracket doing in every different aspect of the game. Can you do passing, you do drills, you do scenarios and games, and we just work through it all.
Mm-hmm.
So no experience needed at all. I mean, a lot of the players fast start with us didn't have no experience,
You just
and you
pick it
just
up.
build it up.
Mm-hmm. Very
I say
good.
it's been about 4.5 years I've been playing. So, Ken, and I think I trained maybe for two months before I went into my first game.
Okay.
But you learn on the game as well, so it's a good
Aye.
way to learn by playing games.
So you said you trained for a couple of months and you played your first game. How was you
Yeah.
feeling? Did you start
Oh,
the game or was you a sub? And how was you feeling before it was
I
time to do?
started. Oh God, the first game I had the nerves. I didn't know fit to expect. But as soon as I was on that pitch, that was it. The fear went away, and I just loved it.
Very good. And can you mind who you played against?
I was playing a competition at Huntley, and I think it was tens we was playing then. I think it was tens, and first game, and I scored my first try, and I was just elated.
Magic.
It was great. There's no a better feeling than scoring your first try.
So you wouldn't have needed a bus home, you'd have floated home after
I did, I did. But my nerves never really go away. Every time I go on that pitch, the nerves you get game day nerves. And every time I've got a game, the nerves come every time. But as soon as I stand on a pitch, they disappear.
The thing is, Yvonne, if you've got nerves before a game, it shows you care.
I can. That's true. That's true. Ken, I think it's the passion. A lot of players have got passion, so that's what you need.
I certainly do. So you've got to. When is your next game?
Well, our first cup game's on Sunday. It's a home game, so we kind of wait because we've not had a home game for quite a while. So the Quines are absolutely buzzing. We're playing against Berwick. They're taking a travel up here, so they've got the long travel here on Sunday morning. Kick-off's at 2:00. And exciting stuff. We've got a new strip to reveal on Sunday as well. So we've got new sponsors, brand new strip. So all the Quines are buzzing for Sunday, like.
Very good. Now, for homemates watching this, you're playing at 2:00 at James Ramsey Park.
Yep.
Fraserburgh Ladies Rugby Club against Berwick Ladies Rugby Club.
Yep.
And did you say was this a Scottish Cup?
No, it's a Sarah Beanie Cup we're playing in. It's like a memorial game. And we're playing. It's the first time ever we've played against Berwick, so we've no idea what to expect. I think we're playing 10s or 12s, depending how much players we've got in. But when I be a full 15, I think it's going to be 10s or 12s. So we're really, as I say, the Quines are really looking forward to it. It's a big thing for the Broch team because the Quines haven't been playing. Like we came out the last league to join Peterhead, so this is like the first time the Quines have played in Broch soil for about a year.
Oh, wow.
So, so we're just absolutely buzzing.
Very good. Now, if anybody say fans on a Sunday afternoon, they want to follow rugby, what are you gonna tell them that's going to attract them doing on Sunday?
Fit things out for me is I think we're getting a lot of supporters in the day as well. So we're getting a lot of the guys team come along and watch because they're playing on Saturday. So a lot of them's get to come along and watch. I think it'll be, as I say, we're going to be revealing our new strips. So we're going to have some sponsors doing, and we're hoping to get a big crowd doing, and just to see if it actual rugby's about, because a lot of the Quines that I expect to haven't been to watch us play, so they didn't know what to expect. So I advise anybody that is interested in joining, come and watch, see how we play, see if it rugby's about, and hopefully we get a lot of folk doing supporting.
Well, you'll have me do it. I'm going to come down and watch you.
Oh, beauty, that's fine.
I'll come down and watch. So as you said, some folk doing, they might say, oh, I like the look of that, and then get to Fraserburgh Ladies Rugby Club on Facebook.
Well, it's just a Fraserburgh Rugby Club. It's a Facebook page for our sections. So, as I say, we've got a men's section, a ladies section, we've got a mini micro section, which is kids primary 1 to primary 7. So we've got a lot of kids in just now, so it's really good. They train on a Saturday morning, and we've got trained coaches there. There's a lot of trained coaches as a club. So it is like a family club. It's great. We've got our different sections. We've got a youth section as well. They often mix in with the seniors for training on a Tuesday night. They come along and join in with the seniors.
Very good.
And we've also got it's in the academy as well on a Thursday and Friday. What time's it in again? It'll be 2:00. 2:00 Thursdays and Fridays at the Broch Academy, and that's for their youth section.
Very good. Now, I remember saying something to you a while ago. Me and my wife went for a walk, and we came across a rugby pitch, and I found a rugby bar.
Oh,
and I assumed somebody had left out. And what you told me, I thought was really, really interesting. I picked out beside your shed and used to know, we'll leave that out for, well, you tell me, what was it you told me again?
I was with a couple of all our bars. We dropping on them and said we left them out the pitch, and it was just for MD to play with them. Kind of MD going about. Fancy a shot a rugby bar. There's rugby bars on the pitch. Help yourself. Have a play with them. See how you like it, and get in touch with the club.
Really
they're just there. They're just there to play with. Have a bit of fun with.
That really bowled me over when you told me that, and it obviously was still mine on it. I thought, wow, what a brilliant idea that was. And I thought somebody left about after training.
I think at one point one of them did end up in the Broadgate. I might seen a video on Facebook. one of the bars ended up in the Broadgate getting kicked or a building, but hey.
Well, thinking you do.
Exactly.
So positions in rugby, I know fullback. I know the guy that throws the ball into the scrum half. Prop forward.
Yep.
What position are you?
I play 10, so I play a fly half.
Is that lobbing the ball into the scrum?
No, that's the scrum half. So I would be like, sure, if you watch like professional rugby, Scottish rugby, so like Finn Russell plays 10. So I would like play his position.
All right, okay. So there's two sets of rugby. The Six Nations is the same rules you use, aye?
Aye.
And the other one's rugby league. Is that to tap a ball back and through the legs?
Aye, that's right.
All right, okay. So speaking about and Boyd Russell there, have you got a favourite ladies player that you kind of look up to?
Oh, goodness, I watch a lot of ladies rugby, and there's a lot of cracking players there. I don't know, probably Emma Wassell would be in my favourite ends. She plays for the Scottish ladies, so I probably her would be in my favourite ends.
Okay, is there only international players in Aberdeenshire that plays for the Scotland national team?
There's quite a few. I mean, one of our ladies, she started off in Fraserburgh when it was originated, and just yesterday she was playing for the Police Scotland squad.
Very good.
Yeah, so she's obviously I went further. She started at Broch, then she went to Dundee, and now she's playing for Police Scotland squad. There is a lot of opportunities out there to progress in rugby, so if you're good enough and you're young enough, you'll get the opportunity. Unfortunately, I'm too old.
You're never too old, Yvonne.
Okay,
No,
so
you mentioned a wee while ago about sponsors. How important is for a team to get sponsored? Because I'm
oh,
assuming buses are expensive alone.
it's a big. I mean, our club is run by volunteers, so we rely on sponsors for it. We get sponsors for our kits. We get match day sponsors. We've got player sponsors. So we really need that to keep the club keep going, to pay our overheads. But and we've also got like one of the cheapest memberships you can get, because we didn't think we'll keep it cheap. We'll get folk interested in it. We didn't want to hike our prices up and then folk think, oh no, that's far too dear for me to play. We've got a lot of good deals with our packages and our memberships, so it's really cheap to play rugby, and you get a lot of benefits for it as well. I mean, when you get other away days, it doesn't cost you a penny. I mean, as I say, we've been to Shetland, we've been to Orkney. It's that doesn't cost us a penny. The club pays for it. So the fundraising side of it, we do a lot of fundraising to keep the club afloat as well. But the sponsors are without the sponsors, we couldn't have the club.
Because nothing's cheap nowadays, is it?
Oh, definitely no. I said, and like on our kit, we've got like 2 main sponsors, and then we've got on the sleeves, so we've got 4 sponsors for our kit. Not that
Is
ties.
Well,
we do put it to a local company, Keller. They wash it for us.
All right, I thought you was going to say no. I do that as well.
No, I didn't do that. No way.
What trains the players, Yvonne?
What's that? Sorry.
What trains the players? What did your training?
We've got qualified coaches. So the ladies' coach is Gordon Shepherd. He's a local kind of man. He bides in Turriff. No, not Turriff. Tiree. Sorry, he bides in Tiree. He's been training us for the past year now, I think. Aye, he's been training us for about a year now. So, and as I say, it's our volunteers. It coaches as well, so they give up other time to coach us as well. So, and we've got a few other coaches in the club. My husband, he's a coach as well. He does like the mini micros, the kids, and we've got one of our girls in the squad. She goes around the schools and coaches at the schools.
Very good. Where do your refs come from? Are they local, or do you get men from?
There's some of the refs. There's no refs in the Fraserburgh, no, but they're usually no far for here. I mean, I think the one we've got on Sunday, he's for Turriff, so we just contact like the refs, just be like the SRU refs. I'm not kind of mind the exact name of it, and they allocate a ref to every game.
And is it the home club's responsibility to pay for the ref?
No, we didn't pay for the ref.
All right, okay, because I was about to say, that'll be costly. I'll just pay for ref.
No, we didn't pay for the ref.
Okay. So
it would be the SRU that pays for that. Scottish Rugby Union.
You pay a membership to the SRU and they... All right, very good. And did they...
Well, no, we pay the membership to Fraserburgh Rugby Club.
All right, aye, okay.
Aye, but the SRU fund the rugby clubs as well.
Okay, good. So you mentioned earlier on that you go out to Orkney and Shetland. You must have some good stories to tell me about it.
I'm not sure I could tell you them in here, but
Just
no,
tell me the clean bits.
we've been to Shetland a few times. Shetland's usually a good laugh. You can imagine it's a long journey. We usually take a ferry, so it's an overnight ferry on Friday night. You get there first thing on Saturday morning, then you play. Then you play rugby 3 hours later, and then usually play rugby, and then you go back to the Shetland Legion, and that's when the game starts. So usually in the Shetland, what I always do a boat race. I'm not sure if you've heard of the boat race, the drinking game.
I have, I.
Aye. So that's usually a regular when we go to Shetland. You have to do a boat race when you go there. But no, there is usually some good games, and then when we're going back in the ferry, we have games organised ourselves to keep us entertained for the rest of the ferry trip.
And then it's Saturdays and Monday when you're home, is it?
And then you get back into Aberdeen at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. So some folk haven't slept, or some folk have got service.
It's part
No,
of
the away
national
games.
bond, isn't it?
The away games is really good for team bonding, even if it's just bus trips or can ferry or plane. It's really good for team bonding.
Ah, very good. Now, I heard you say earlier on, you came into the league last year to help Peter Heed. So apart
Yeah.
from your cup games, are you now in a league?
Well, we have been in a league. Yeah, we just took a break for the last league because we was under a lot of pressure because we'd lost some players due to different reasons, injuries and pregnancies and stuff like that. So we was quite short on players. So to take the pressure off our team, we decided to take the league off, which is like 4 months. And we thought we'll go help Peter Hood with their league and play, so we'd still get some game time. So, and it was just to take the pressure off. But we would come back to the Broch and keep going. So it worked. I mean, we had a great time playing with Peter Heed. We've got a great relationship with him, and we just took the pressure off the team for a while, and knew we're back and hoping to get back. We're starting kind of back at the bottom, but we're working our way up.
So, far can anybody keep up with your results? Is that on your Facebook page again?
Aye, the results that I was posted on our Facebook page. And again, if you go on the Scottish Rugby Union website, all the results for all the cups and all things on air. You just search the team and you get all the results.
Very good. So, do we need any more volunteers to help you on match days, or are you covered for it?
We're usually quite not too bad on match days. That's another job for like a captain and a vice captain. We allocate jobs to Abdi like a night before. Abdi's got a certain job to do on match day, like fill the bottles, set up a pitch, look at the kits, set up a VO. We've got a brilliant piece of equipment, which is a VO, which records all the games. So we can watch them back and see if we've done wrong or can see if we can change. So that's a brilliant piece of equipment we got. So Abdi gets allocated a job in match day, and usually the guys come and help the Quines, and the Quines go and help the guys. So Abdi mucks in match day.
Good. What looks after the actual pitch for you? Is that the Council?
We have got a facilities manager within the club. Again, it's in a committee. We've got committees in the club, so our volunteers, and one of our guys is a facilities manager, and he looks after all the maintenance. He kens what needs to get done. He'll get it organised. The council, he relates with the council, and they'll do the upkeep of it as well. But we get like our own match markings and nothing, pitch marking, nothing on it.
Okay.
And we get it spiked every now and again just to keep it match ready.
Okay. I remember watching a Broch rugby match, and there was a team of disabled lads was touring the country, and they were playing against the Broch. Was you involved in that game?
No, I didn't think I was not. No, but speaking of that, because it's our 10th anniversary this year, we've got a group of guys going to Wales next weekend.
Oh, very good.
They're playing against a Welsh team, and then they're watching the Scotland-Wales game from their own. So,
wow.
A lot of guys do go on trips and play against other teams in different countries. So, so we get involved with quite a lot of teams. It's really good.
That's good. I was watching that match. I was totally fascinated because there was clear, well, the whole team is disabled. What a brilliant spectacle that guy's out there playing rugby, and all of them got a disability of some sort. It's all right, doesn't matter. I'll take him in.
Sorry. That would have been a rugby clan. We had there was one of our committee members. He was heavily involved with the clan, so he actually left to just head the clan, the rugby clan, and it was it's disabled. But we had maybe that was a match that you've seen. It was around about Christmas time or something. We often hear like a Christmas match, like a fun match. And there was one year a lot of the clan members was along as well and mixed in with us, and it was a great game. It was a fancy dress game as well.
All right. I remember watching the game I was watching. The guys that had the biggest disabilities were wearing reed hats.
That's right, Di. They were reed scrum cups.
And they were
So that one
because you didn't tackle them.
Aye, that's right.
Just fascinating. I thought it was a brilliant game.
Aye.
That was really good.
We do the same like in Finnamadere Christmas match. We usually have a match between Christmas and New Year, and with youths and that's involved in that as well. And it's the same if you put on a bib and the players with bibs on, you're not allowed to tackle them.
Aye. Good. I just thought it was fascinating. Guys with disability, just a world that opened up to be able to play a rough game like rugby. I was amazed. Right, everyone, we're running out of time, so give me a huge plug for your match for Sunday.
Well, as I say, it's a big game for Quines back on our home pitch. We are brand new pitch, brand new match. Gee whiz, brand new strips. We got to wait to get new strips on. They look ace. So if you've got a free Sunday afternoon, come down and watch us. And as I say, you'll get to see what rugby is about. And a lot of the Quines that are maybe thinking about coming to rugby, come down and see, and you'll get a chat with any of us at the end of the game. It'll be a good day. Hopefully it's a good dry day for folk coming to watch.
And again, they can contact you. How can they contact you if they can't match on Sunday?
Contact us through our Facebook page. It's just the Fraserburgh Rugby Club, or our Instagram page, which is the official Fraserburgh Rugby Club page on Instagram. Or we've also got a TikTok account for Fraserburgh Ladies Rugby, Fraserburgh Ladies Rugby team. That's on TikTok. But I just message the page and yes, any questions, we'll answer it for you.
Fantastic. So predictions for Saturday on Sunday.
Oh, I've honestly no idea. I've never played against Berwick. We've no idea what kind of team they are. The only prediction I can is it's going to be a lot of fun.
And I was going to say you're just going to go out there and enjoy yourselves.
Just go on that pitch and enjoy it. Win or lose, Ken, we'll still enjoy it.
As you say, leave nothing on the pitch.
Yep, just leave it on that pitch and come off air, kenning that we've done our best.
Brilliant. Well, Yvonne, I'm going to come down 2 o'clock on Sunday and watch a match.
That's great. I'll see you there.
And we'll see who it goes. And I look forward to seeing. I'm going to be shouting Mona Brock.
Aye, that's fit to be.
Right, Yvonne,
okay, right. Cheers, Emily.
Thank you for coming on. I look forward to seeing you, and I'll see you on Sunday, okay?
No problem. Thanks very much.
Right, you take care, Yvonne. Bye now.
See you, ta-ra.